Hey y'all, it's Debra Cox, and I'm on the bank of the Flint River. And coming to you today, I want to share something about earlier in the week. It was Random Acts of Kindness Day, and it's never too late to do any random acts of kindness. I'm going to share some things, whether you're a student in high school or a youth group. There are things that you can do, or even individuals, young and old alike, because we need to share a lot more kindness out in the world today. Some of the ones that I want to share with you today: you can make care packs of toys and stickers for kids. Easter's coming up. After in April, that is something that could be done for like a daycare or Head Start. You can also, if you're at the grocery store and you're coming out back to your vehicle and you see someone that might need a little help, offer to carry their groceries and put them in their vehicle for them. It just takes a little kindness, You can volunteer in the animal shelter. In Mitchell County, we have Stitches, and I'm sure they would love some volunteering. You can even see about collecting food items for the animals that are in the animal shelter. If you are into baking, you could, a group of you could bake some cookies for the local law enforcement folks and even the local fire departments. They love to get sweet treats, this one is near and dear to my heart. You can donate gently used toys and clothes to Sanders and Company here in Mitchell County. It's run by Deborah Sanders and her husband. And what they do is the items that are brought in and donated, they resell them like yard sale style. She's got a building, and then those funds are donated to different organizations within Mitchell County, like Stitches, the Boys and Girls Club, and the food bank and other entities. So that would be something, if you're doing a closet clean out or decluttering your house, that was one thing that you can do to give back to your community. If you are into doing things for teachers, they like snacks and coffee and things of this nature. You can set up a time to do that because they do take care of our children in the education realm and try to encourage them to be the best student they possibly can. Something else that doesn't take an act of Congress to do is offer to go read a book, a storybook, and offer an activity to a local daycare or Head Start or even at your school for kindergarten. Those kids love to hear from folks, and it's a good community service project. You can donate board games and art supplies to local organizations, or even check with your local school's art teacher. They love things like that. If you know of someone that is grieving, you can do something positive for them by planting a tree in their loved one's memory, young or old. We need to spread the kindness where somebody that's going through a grieving process, because this helps to help them, go through that process. You can also donate canned food items to your local food bank. And in Mitchell County, we have one. But there are so many things that can be done, and as far as acts of kindness, some might cost a little bit, some not at all. And, take the time, get your kids involved. If you are in with a group of young people, get them involved because, listen, they're always needing something to do to help them apply for scholarships when they become seniors in high school. So the more they can do, the better their odds are. So with this Talk Thursday, I'm going to leave you with a few sights and sounds of Flint River. The wind is blowing gently and the water's running really good. It looks like the river is up just a tad. It's still kind of low in places because we've not had an overabundance of rainfall. So just remember, take the time, help someone out, and your heart will be glad you did. Until next week, this is Debra Cox, and this is Talk Thursday.